Thanks for watching My Vision News. Good to be with you. Three news stories. Firstly, Lidetu Ayalew contacted me. He wrote a letter to me, sent an email. He wants correction on a story which I did a few days ago. Secondly, a girl from Axum contacted me as well. The girl said, Sajid, she criticized me. She said, Sajid, is Axum not part of Ethiopia? You are covering the issue of hijab and niqab in Addis Ababa. Don't you know what is happening in Axum? I want to share her story with you. And lastly, was Tigray regional government, Tigray interim government issued a statement last night. Let's have a look at this story first. Tigray interim government issued a statement last night rather. Tigray interim government of Getachew Reda and TPLF Debrecen wing have been in dispute. The Debrecen group wants to remove Getachew Reda and his allies from power in Tigray interim government. TPLF Debrecen wants a new president. Gita Ashoda Group says that Tigray interim government is the product of Pretoria deal. And if TPLF wants removal of Gita Ashoda, it means it is calling for dissolution of interim government. Gita Ashoda refused to step down. Tigray government last night claimed that TPLF Debrecen wing is spreading rumors. It is propagating wrong information. It is holding discussions in different parts of Tigray, especially in central, northwestern, northern Tigray. And there, the group leaders are claiming at the meetings that they have reached a deal with the military, the Tigray security forces. And secondly, the TPLF, the Debrecen wing leaders at these meetings are claiming that from top to bottom, TPLF Debrecen wing has taken control of Tigray interim government. The Tigray government says that the information which is being spread at these meetings is false. Tigray military has not reached any agreement with TPLF about the removal of Getachew. Firstly. Secondly, yes, in some zones, TPLF Debrecen group is taking over government structures, but Tigray interim government is intact. It's not that it is fully paralyzed, but it is facing obstacles in the discharge of its duties. Tigray government further says that it is ready to keep, to save the TPLF. I think it means to say that it is ready to talk to the federal government to restore TPLF status. TPLF status is not restored so far. Rather, it was registered as a new party by Nebbe, Eximboard of Ethiopia, a few months ago, which TPLF rejected. TPLF wants a restoration of its original status. So Getachew government says that it can work in alliance with the TPLF leaders to ensure that TPLF status is restored. Secondly, Getachew's Tigray interim government is offering talks, saying that unconditionally it can hold talks anywhere, anytime, with anyone for peace, stability, and prosperity in Tigray. Talks are happening. This statement confirmed that talks are happening to narrow the defensive between the two sides. It does not mean that talks are happening for the removal of Getachew Reda and his ally. He said, the government said that Getachew, others, uh, they're not going to leave their hair. Indirectly, it said in the statement. Rather, the talks ongoing are about how to narrow the gaps, how to bridge the differences. Today's last night's statement by Gitachow's group indicates that no significant progress has been made in the contacts between the two sides. We saw Gitacho and Bratstien together a few days ago when they were seen in the company of Tegaz religious elders. Orthodox Church elders were seen in the company of Gitacho and Bratstien. The two seemed in good move, I think. That was, I think, the first indication that the two sides might reach an agreement and they might solve their issues through dialogue. Dialogue ongoing, but it seems that no major progress has been made. That is why Gita chose Tigray interim government issued a statement last night. Secondly, words, Lidetu Ayalew contacted me. He wrote a letter to me, sent an email to letter with his signature. He said, Sajid, you misinformed your viewers. Though he appreciated my work, he said that I like your work, your interest in Ethiopian issues, but your story about me criticizing Fanu is incorrect. He said that he did not criticize Fanu. In that video, I said he used the term fascism for the activities of the armed groups in the Amhara region. But he denied. He said that he did not say that. He did not criticize Fano. That I was facing language barrier. That is why I did not get the right information. So Lidetu is saying he did not criticize Fano. So we should accept what he's saying. By the way, I offered him, I said, you can record a small video clip. You can send it to me. I will upload it without editing it. Or I can share your point of view too in a video. I have not received any clip from him, but I have received his letter. So I'm sharing his uh, views with you. By the way, Lidetu is the target of some hate campaign in social media. Some Amhara activists have been launching a campaign, hateful campaign against him. He is entitled to have his views. I mean, whatever his views are, but you cannot call for someone's assassination or attacks on someone just because of his or her views. So he's entitled to have his views. He believes in peaceful political struggle. You can hold talks with him, you can argue, you can discuss, but you cannot call for violence against a man. So this is what Lidetu said, that he did not criticize foreign fighters. Lastly, viewers, a girl from Axum contacted. I had a video a few days ago. I told you that in Addis Ababa, Muslims are facing problems. Muslim girls have been told that they cannot wear they cannot wear niqabs, not hijabs. Because viewers corrected me. They said, Sajid, the ban has been placed on niqabs, not hijab. Niqab is total covering of the body. If a woman wears niqab, only her eyes are visible, everything else is covered. But when women use hijab, generally their hair, their body is covered, their face is visible. So in Addis Ababa, the issue was that of niqab, not hijab. What is happening in Axum? Well, the girl said that last month in Axum, Janal and preparatory schools passed instructions that girls, Muslim girls, cannot wear hijab. She used the word hijab, not niqab, in her email. Muslim girls were told not to wear hijab at schools. The girls took up this issue with schools. Their families took up this issue. The families contacted Muslim Imams too. And on Friday, Muslim Imams in Friday speeches condemned this decision by Axum authorities. A meeting was due to be held between Muslim community and government officials on this issue. So she wanted the issue to be highlighted, just like I highlighted the issue of niqab and hijab in Addis Ababa. Yes, if Addis Ababa Muslims have right to wear hijab at schools, Muslims in Axum have the same right. Religious issues should not be mixed with education, I think. Everyone is entitled to wear the dress of his or her choice. Competition, restriction should be about imposing discipline. So Muslim community complains sometimes that in some cases their due rights are not respected. That is why the government should ensure that Muslims are taken on board when such decisions are made about niqabs and hijabs and other such stuff. Thank you for watching.